Have you ever had that thing in your life that you've always wanted to do? Like your life's goal, that bucket list, that thing that just is eating at you until you get it done? Well, for me, it's haunted houses. Now, I can speak for my family when I say, as a young boy, I've talked about haunted houses until they were blue in the face. Now, this is how it all began. One summer on a camping trip, 1979, at the ripe old age of 11, I watched The Mummy's Hand. It was a 1940s film that frankly scared the crap out of me. I was hooked. I wanted to know every aspect about horror films. I was mostly interested in the makeup and special effects. As I grew up, I found myself the son of an electrician and of a commercial artist, diving into everything that I could read, watch, and study regarding movie magic. My parents' unique insights and skills offered me an idea of how special effects could and would be done. I've read almost every book published on the subject, and over half of the special effects makeup books available. I've watched over 100 videos and countless shows on the subject. Over the next 39 years, I've increased my knowledge by diving into anything that had to do with haunted attractions. I've produced private and commercial haunted attractions, including JC's, the Moose Club, the Haunted Hayride in Sumter Township, and 3 years as one of the director and artists behind the Brentwood Country Club's Haunted Barn in Commerce Township. I am accredited as a makeup effects artist for a low-budget internet digital short film, Shaun of the Dead Again. I've worked for Dylan Sides, who is accredited with the IMDb for over 20 films and digital shorts. Over that last 39 years, I've spent an estimated 30,000 plus hours in research and in the art of haunts, visual effects, sound, control systems, robotics, animatronics, and practical effects. Each year I spend more and more time towards these goals. I've done everything in FX makeup, including prosthetics, mask making, stage makeup, dental appliances, as well as prop making, and this research has included attending and contracting myself for consultation to haunted attractions, stage applications, prop designers, and film. Last year I was fortunate to be able to attend the Universal Studios Haunted Nights as a specially invited VIP member to see the behind-the-scenes construction and production of all 4 attractions. And I'm telling you, it was a blast. While attending the productions, I noticed that they were using the very same techniques and effects that I use. They simply have a bigger budget. In addition, as an electrician, I built control systems for some of the biggest medical and automotive companies in the world. I have a 4-year degree in electronics and understanding pneumatic, hydraulic, electric, and electronic control systems. I am proficient in 5 computer languages, developing software solutions for Cleta Airways, American International Airways, Domino's Farms, PC Picks, Ann Arbor Professional Temps, Black & Veatch Engineering, and I've even owned my own software company called Gymtronics, and we were a developer of point-of-sale software. Our program reached the #4 commercial spot in the United States. Well, that's enough about me. Let's talk about the haunted house and why I brought you here tonight. A little history about haunted attractions. The National Retail Federation says people will spend around $9.1 billion for Halloween in 2018. This is according to Forbes magazine. HauntWorld.com, the haunted house publication that is the industry standard, estimates around $440 million will be spent in haunted attractions this year alone. Examples of our local area. To date, Erebus has hosted 124,876 visitors, each paying an average of about $23.50, and that's been over the last 18 years. That's approximately 7,000 visits each year. They have an annual gross of about $165,000, and that gross, by the way, is accomplished over just a 6-week period. Now, their production cost, their cost of being in business, is approximately $50,000 a year, but that's still a net profit of $114,500. Hush, which is another local attraction, has hosted 36,900 visitors since opening in 2013. At 7,400 each year, and at approximately $18 per ticket, that's a gross of $133,000 per year. And the operating expenses for them is only $20,000. So their net profit is $113,000 each year. Now, both of these are not necessarily your typical attractions. These are higher grossing attractions than the average. Average attractions in the area typically profit at about $75,000 per year. Some of the typical mistakes that are made by the industry, and these are according to the newsletters that are available online. 1, there's not enough money to start. Now see, the thing is that you'll need the cost covered for the entire event, the startup, the production, all of the expenses, and you should figure it on having that for the entire year without any consideration of income. Staff can be way too expensive. That's possible to find some of your staff by looking for volunteers. Some people are willing to barter and work for the cost of tickets for their friends and family to get in. Another mistake that's common is planning too big of an event. That first year, or even the second year, you should not consider being too big, because this is the perfect time to flesh out any of your problems and understand exactly how the system works. You should probably try to use that first year wisely. Weather can be a major problem, but we'll cover that later because I do have some ideas on how to fix that issue. Another big problem is regulations. And the easiest way to resolve regulation problems is to be sure to include the local authorities from the day that you start your project. Bring them on board. Make sure you talk to them. Find out what it is that the local permits require. Make sure that you talk to the people who will be doing the inspections and find out what their pet peeves are. This will go a long way about getting your permits and your occupancy taken care of on a timely basis.